this is where we are at. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna have to sort this out. I think a couple of these stems are broken. I'll have to figure out how to tie this up better. I tried to tie it up, but obviously didn't work very well. So yeah, it's a bummer. I just used a small rake to keep it braced. It's still kind of hanging, but this is cool. So I've already got 2 flowers, so that's a month early this year, which is great, but we've had a lot of warm weather for us. So lots of sun, lots of warm weather, that's what you get. But anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how best to solve this. And I thought about getting a large pot for the bottom to create a strong base, but then decided that would take up too much room. So I got this, and we'll put that behind the tank. It's a lightweight steel, so it's pretty rigid and durable. So I'm gonna pop that behind here. Sorry about the air conditioner. I'll move the guppy pond over here. So yeah, we're gonna move things around a little bit. Put the new, I don't even know what this thing is called, I don't remember. We'll put that up. We will affix a hibiscus to that in some form or fashion just to make sure it does not move and tumble over. And what's wild is this thing even has new growth on it. So yeah, you can see the damage here. I'm not sure what that means long term for this plant. The fish are doing well. I was worried, as I mentioned to you, about this one back here. But yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Water quality is still good. It's nice and clear. Fish are doing fine. No complaints, and the guppies are doing well as expected. So the water temp still pretty good, a little bit warm. But they're doing well. Plant's doing well. Now I just need to solve for this to get it tied up and stabilized. So the first thing we want to do is move this. So I'm just gonna drain some water out. Just gonna drain it right into here. Put that down a little bit. A little bit easier to move. I'll move that out of the way. Not sure, but I'm thinking something maybe like this. Over on that side. And I have to move the outlet, which I have screwed in, as well as this one. So no small task, but we'll get that out of the way. All right. I've braced this in so it doesn't move much, but I am worried about it banging against the house. So that might take a little bit of work to figure that one out. There's my fish that I've been worried about. Looking good, doing well. So that's good. All right, I think it's time to move this thing over. I'll temporarily tie it down with this and then figure out how best to hold it there long term. Yeah, this will be fun. Not sure if you can see them, but there's tiny little minnow babies right at the top of the water. Let's see if I can, oh, there we go. It'd be super cool if they were goldfish, but I don't think so. I think they're just minnows, because there's a lot of minnows in this tank. All right, well, I've cleared out a spot, and I think there'll be room, but This is not going to be easy trying to move this whole thing all the way over with all these branches going every which way. So I'm not going to put that on camera. That'll be a comedy show. So we'll figure it out. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Wish me luck. Alright, well, I'm willing to admit at this point, this looks pretty suspect. But at least it's in one place. It's stable. The tie points look pretty ridiculous. But you know, like I frequently say, one thing at a time. So I think what I'll do now is just retie these points and maybe just kind of spread those branches out a little bit more. It's kind of hard to do with the way they are growing out of the pot, but I had to start somewhere, man. I had to start somewhere, and this is it. So frees up some space. It's probably a good idea to put there in the corner. We'll move the guppies over to where the cattail is, move the cattail, trim it up a little bit. Yeah, should be good. Well, I don't know if it'll be good, but it's better than falling over like it was before. All right, so move things around, and in doing so, really messed up the water quality. So I'm just gonna do a quick water change, get all that nasty water out, get some fresh water in there. I moved the smaller lily over here. I'm probably gonna repot it, but I'm just putting it there for now, just to maybe get it a little bit more sun. And then, yeah, so this thing is wedged into the corner pretty good. I moved the outlets and inlets, and I think we're good. So that's still holding, which is great. Trim that, cattail bit, just to make some room. Move the lily over, just to get it raised a little bit, and maybe get it some sun. And then the guppy tank's over there. The hibiscus is still holding. We'll get the water going here in a minute. I want to take out more water, just to give it a refresh. But I don't think it was needed, other than just to help me clear up the water, because that really stirred it up pretty bad. Yeah, I think this is going to come together nicely. Okay, so here we are. We got it sorted out. We moved the guppy tank over. They are none the wiser. Had to move the inlet and outlet a little bit. The same with this one over here and that one there. Obviously the big move is right here. It's still holding, and you will see how it stays. I cut the cattail down, moved it in the center, and then I moved the lily over. I mean, obviously the main lily's there, and then yeah, the smaller lily is right there, which, as I mentioned earlier, I may repot that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this right now. It seems to be a better balance.